So I realized that, well, on my last time through, I had this all on the highest settings. My computer's not good for that.
I'm busy watching for clues, sorcerer. Go take your sub-story somewhere else.
A scruffy man lounges against the wall with scarred arms folded. A sly smile playing on his face, he stares across at the Magister guarding him. Noticing you, he straightens and beckons for you to come closer.
Watch your back, new fish. There's a murderer on board, and I'd bet 3 months' pay it's this tramp Ifan.
Rolling his eyes at the Magister's warning, the man named Ifan beckons again.
Huh. Tags determine what options are available to you in dialogue and how the world interacts with your party members. Custom characters have race, gender, and background tags. Origin characters have unique origin tags. Understood. Move closer, but clench your fists in case things go south.
He leans in and adjusts your collar with a sharp tug, balancing its weight so it no longer presses unpleasantly on your neck. He winks.
Pinches less that way, right?
This is the dude I wanted to play! I couldn't change his name.
Hocking a phlegmy gobbet in your general direction, the sullen Magister settles back to his task of glowering at Ifan. And now, you.
Why does the Magister suspect you of murder?
We used to know each other, more's the pity. I was his commander many moons ago. Isn't that right, Vic?
Standing far back from Ifan, the tight-faced Magister draws one finger across his throat in an elaborate fashion, but says nothing. Ifan grins, flashing pointed white teeth.
Same as he was at 14 years old. Only difference is somebody gave him a bigger sword and now he's Johnny Big Pants.
There's nothing else.
What did you do to find yourself at the mercy of a subordinate?
Long story. Maybe I'll tell you about it in the joy. Away from interested parties.
And I don't intend to do away with the custom.
I'm still a little bit curious about murder.
There has been a murder.
Did you do it? That's really stupid to say, but that might mean something.
No. The dead man, Finn, is it? I'd no business with him. And I wouldn't put a man down without good reason.
He glances over at Magister Victor, who's staring back at him with pointed intensity.
Damn shame sheer annoyance isn't reason enough.
Do you know anything about Fort Joy?
The Joy? I've heard a lot. Nothing good. No surprise there, since Bishop Alexander runs the show. Wonder if we'll get to meet the ringmaster himself.
I'll give you that knuckle if you carry it on.
Alexander is not an acquaintance that I am eager to make.
Not eager to bow before the great Bishop Alexander, son of the divine himself. My sentiments exactly. But Vic here will blow a blood vessel if he hears you talking like that.
What are you conspiring about over there? You! What's your name?
Oh, don't mind him. Vic's just got a bee in his bonnet. And that bee is me.
Name!
Gil is the dude over there, so that's... It's probably not wise, but I'm going to tell him my name.
Magister Victor looks at you suspiciously, then scrawls something illegible down in a tiny notebook. He scowls at you as he stows the notebook back in his voluminous robes.
Away with you, at once.
Ifan performs an elaborate pantomime of keeping quiet, one finger in front of his lips as he leans back against the wall.
Okay.
No!
Gods, didn't your mother teach you any manners?
Well, well, what have we here? A fresh face in this stale hell. Let's size you up, shall we? See if you'll do.
The lizard looks you up and down, like a farmer would a fetching horse. All of a sudden, he grips you firmly by the chin, with the intent of inspecting your teeth.
What on earth are you doing?
I'm inspecting your teeth, in case that wasn't spectacularly obvious. There's some discoloration, but I've seen worse. After all, one can't expect to find prime merchandise on a squalid little ship like this. Now then, to business. You will answer me 3 questions. The first one is this. Can you cook?
I can totally tell a turkey from a turnip.
Oh, goodness, no. And don't even mention the demon's testes that are turnips. On to the second question. Can you knit, weave? In short, tailor?
One of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
I stick a thumb through one of the holes in my robe. This peak keeps me pretty cold in the summer.
Yes, I can tell from your vagabond chic, a bag is as good as a shirt kind of style. I shouldn't be getting my hopes up. On then to my final query. Have you the ability to administer the upkeep of one's personal appearance? The delicate art of cosmetics is what I'm after.
I don't really know what was the last time I bathed. What month is this?
Just as I thought. That explains what's besieging my nostrils. So, 3 questions asked, 3 questions answered. Let's evaluate, shall we?
Let's.
As per your own testimony, you have the taste buds of a dung beetle, the fashion sense of a monkey in a clown suit, and your personal hygiene reminds one of a carcass rotting in the sun. That
Exactly.
won't do at all, see? I'm sad to say I must deny you the opportunity to be my slave. Ever so sorry.
Put a knuckle in it. I'm trying to concentrate.
Oh, I'm very disappointed, but I understand.
I know, but you just don't have what it takes. A good slave's made of sterner stuff, I'm afraid. Still, hone your skills, and one day you may just qualify for a position in a lesser household than mine. You keep dreaming, you hear?
I just want to say to him real quick,
Mad
we're both wearing collars.
and sufferable, surely.
What did I just grab?
I'll tell you if you can keep it quiet long enough for me
That
to
looks
listen.
like where we need to go.
Keep with those bubbles behind on her, and if she
Never thought you'd end up a prison guard, Vic.
Proceed on edge, officer.
That right? I always knew you'd turn out rotten, Ben Nest. Your kind always hung closest
I'm almost
to our
positive it
divine.
doesn't carry weight, but I'll deal with that when I get to it.
Well, you got this war on a leash now.
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here.
The elf is reading a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia. He looks up, his big round eyes scanning your body, absorbing every detail. He reaches out and takes your hand, turning it this way and that, examining it from every angle. Finally, he pinches your skin, gently tugging at it.
Fascinating.
He sits back and returns to his book, flicking quickly from page to page, completely oblivious to your presence.
I just reach over and ruffle his hair with a grin.
What purpose did that serve? Was that a greeting? Was it... Oh dear. I seem to have crossed some cultural taboo. How... difficult. You have my apologies, human. Perhaps I should demand the same from those red-cloaked humans. They laid their hands on me more than once.
I've seen more appetizing things.
Oh, whoops.
There's nothing else I can make, Your Majesty. Turnips and water are all I was.
I'm not sure you understand what's happening.
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Understanding is all rather relative. Take this book, for example. I understand all of it, and yet none of it makes sense. It is simultaneously too detailed and insufficient. I know the beginning of this tale and the end, but I am rather missing the middle. Tell me, what do you know of our world's history?
The history of Vivillon is the history of the Divine Order. Talk of Lucian the Divine and his son Alexander.
Oh, please. I have no interest in that. Your books are too full of it already.
Perhaps.
No. I want to know about the Celestial. I want to know about your gods. This text tells me that they created all creatures, but nothing of what came before. Where did these gods come from? Who are their people? Where are the others of their kind?
Why are you so curious about the gods?
The elf's face freezes for just a second before he waves his hand dismissively.
Oh, it's just one of my idle curiosities. We mortals do like to consider these things, do we not?
Yes, we do.
Now, please, run along. I have a world to decipher.
But really, though, why are you so curious about the gods?
No amount of pestering will get the elf to take his eyes off his book or respond to your questions.
Farewell, then.
How dare you classify this slop as food? I've seen more appetizing things coming out of plague-stricken pigs.
Here to register, sir. Good, good. Magister Williams is just about done with the last passenger.
Oh yeah, I was supposed to register.
You faring okay so far?
Unacceptable. I've never dined on anything less than a dozen-course dinner, and I don't intend to do away with the custom.
Oh, I'm doing just fine.
There has been a
Just like you'd be doing fine if you were cuddled like a dog stuck in a ship's hold with a corpse and a motor on the loose.
Don't you get saucy with me.
Well,
The first thing about
let's be a little bit more charming than that. I've been through worse.
Trust me, with Bishop Alexander in charge, things will get a lot better from here on out. He's God-woken, you know. You head on in now. Williams will get you sorted fast.
Yeah, the dude was just trying to be nice. I didn't want to...
I'll give you that knuckle if you keep carrying on.
It's a fucked up situation, but... I did want to...
Just skip to the part when I reassure you and you shut up.
Channel... Oh, map... Crafting channel.
Trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Your kind always most foul. And I keep with those bolts trained on her, and if she tries to run, shoot to kill.
Well, perhaps you seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
As soon as the Inquisitor gets here.
Oh, don't mind
most
me.
foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you?
Keep
Well,
those
perhaps
bolts
you're
trained on her.
absolutely
The
And
empty
if she
tusk
tries
runneth
to
over
run,
Mars.
shoot to kill.
You seem on edge, officer. What on earth is the matter?
Murder most foul, and I strongly suspect you know all about it.
Do you? Well, perhaps you're absolutely right.
one of us will kill our own. They're picking us off one by one.
Just don't mind me looting the ship.
Standing at the center of the room, you spot a sorcerer haughtily eyeing a pair of nervous-looking magisters. They keep their crossbow trained upon her as she's being interrogated by an officer.
So you admit it then? You murdered that poor fella?
Yes, I did. But of course, that was only the beginning.
That's the one from the intro.
She turns her head and looks you straight in the eye.
There are others whose lives must end.
Good God, the woman's mad. You there, sorcerer, go and fetch Magister Siwan. We need to do more than collar this maniac. We need to shackle her, hands and feet.
What did you mean by that there were others whose lives must end?
It means your journey draws to a close. Do stick around for its finale, though, because...
She reaches for her collar and simply removes it.
I'm just about to create a scene.
Subdue her, men, quickly! If she casts Source, the Voidwoken will come. They'll end us all.
She smiles with wicked satisfaction.
Precisely.
Holy shit.
What's happened?
Did they all just instantly die? Yep. Let's put on that shirt. See if I can get in that. Awesome. Oh, my KO rate's too high. And my dog's loud. Oh no. That is heavy. But it's also worth a lot. That is worth a lot. Okay. Let's see about cooking. This seems like a good time to cook, right? Check my wrists. Well, we know a lot of ways to make mashed potatoes. I have a pot, but it's not boiling. Okay, let's throw away the cups. Bucket. Kinda want to keep one bucket for, that puts initiative down. Read this. A woman from Driftwood with Naria Q offered me kisses that answered my prayer. I accepted her gift, and then to my dismay, a spider she was, and I her buffet. Once the feasting was over, she licked her red lips. I rose from the floor, still coming to grips. She thanked me for coming and bade her farewell. My prayer did indeed answer, though I still did swell. This tome contains no text, instead sketches of dragons fill every page. The eldest is wholly talented, but clearly enthusiastic. This is the one that I read. The poems in this book would make even the lustiest of dwarves blush. Too long have we presumed that the source was a virtuous part of civil society, yet we need look no further than the past, than the source king reign, to understand the havoc such magics can wreak. One day, another order must follow in this source's hunter's footsteps. Sorcerers must be muted. The new model of source callers provided by Birdman is proving most effective. I don't think so. What's my inventory weight again? I have a water barrel and a washing tub. I'm an idiot. Okay, good on space now. What? Oh, sneaking. Forgot that's the thing. And I clipped right through it. Well, I gotta go back down and... Well... can save anyone. I like the beast.
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stopped.
Oh, sorry. Are you alright?
The dwarf lies in a heap on the floor, his great beard twisted and tangled around him. He is stock still. You can't see if he's living or dead.
I hold my hand to his chest, listening for a
You
heartbeat.
hear a faint thud, thud, thud. He's alive, but only just.
Oh! What? What happened? Must have been the turnips.
I grab a nearby cup and throw some water in his face.
Water? Wine, for goodness sake! Oh!
The lizard's eyes close as he slips into unconsciousness.
Why am I the only one that's up?
Ifan lies motionless, curled on the ground like an animal. Under his shaggy hair, you can see green eyes fluttering as if in a nightmare. A low whine escapes his lips.
I shake him and try to wake him up.
His eyes flicker open, but he doesn't register your presence at all.
Lucien. Lucien.
Ifan cries out, then his eyes fall closed again. No matter how much you shake him now, he cannot be roused.
I don't think I can wake anyone up, but oh hey.
The young woman lies in a heap on the floor. She's breathing normally, but her eyes are wide open, like those of a corpse. Dark, greyish-black clouds swirl through them.
I shake her shoulder.
No.
Okay. Who is... There we go. Okay. I guess there's only one way to go. Can I have a pet puppy? Oh yeah, that's a thing, is to talk to animals. Sorry, buddy.
Damn, that doesn't bode well. Onwards and upwards.
Try this side. Okay, you people are cowards. Lovely.
Damn it. Need to get off this wreck and quick.
Okay, I know that I'm passing a person, but I kind of want to just make sure I go through and get everything. My fist bow.
Not long before this thing snaps into splinters. My God, something's pounding on the hull.
That'll be fine.
The marking on the door was painted recently, judging from its pungent scent. You don't recognize the symbol, but it's clearly warning you away. You press your palm against the door to open it. The wood feels neither cold nor warm, but simply grey. The color drains from your hand, and you are left numb.
I pull open the door.
It doesn't budge.
I yank my hand away. Is there a way to put out fire?
You pass through the door and are suddenly face to face with an undead. His skull is bizarrely angular, and a glorious jewel sits in the middle of his forehead. The skeleton is quickly leafing through a volume of Cranley Hubert's famous encyclopedia, muttering to himself.
No, no, no! What damn fools record knowledge on a pulped tree? It catches fire, it turns into must when wet, it cannot even resist acid! No wonder they're so bloody ignorant.
The skeleton looks up and notices you for the first time.
He died.
Oh, it's you. Shouldn't you be running and screaming or some such?
Shouldn't you be doing the same? The ship's going down.
The skeleton groans and looks back to his book, frantically flipping from page to page.
I know your god did not gift you with much, but kindly use the little you were given. Do you look at me and think, why yes, there is someone with organs enough to drown? Trifling matters like water and poison do not concern me. No, damp robes are the most I have to fear. Once this glorified skiff hits the sea floor, I will simply walk to shore.
Granted, if none of the sea monsters get you.
Whereas you, I believe, have lifeboats to pointlessly squabble over.
At least I'm doing something. You can be saving lives instead of just reading.
The skeleton holds up his book in one quick, frustrated movement.
I am trying to discover if there is anyone worth saving. And I will be damned if I let the lives of some mayflies get in my way. Go on, go. Swim or drown or do whatever takes your fancy. I have a book to read.
Well, screw you too. Oh. Nice. Wish I would have done that sooner. Go to the side. Oh, shit. Where am I even going to? Oh, over here? Lifeboat. What do you mean not now?
Go on, kid.
You do it.
What?
I can't use this now.
Do I really have to go through and... Okay then. 3 versus just a backstab. No, let's try this. Okay, well, and rather slow. Ah, that didn't really do much for me. That actually did the opposite of much for me. What? This happened? Okay. So this is a thing? Why is it taking me to get over there? I don't understand. I feel like I'm doing very poorly. What?
Go on, kid. Climb up there and dig in the rope. Shut your trap, kid. Children and dwarfs first, just like the old stories say.
The dwarf yanks at one of the nearby ropes to no avail.
You said there were other people down there. We need to help them.
And we'll help them later.